Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, I appreciate y'all rocking with me like you do. I really do. Like, numbers mean nothing because in real life, numbers never meant anything anyway. So I know that we are in alignment if you also share that same if you resonate with that. So yeah, this ain't for everybody and neither are we. All right, Holy Spirit of divine white light consciousness of the highest order, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? I just heard transition. Sorry for the camera shake. What else, Spirit? What else do you have for the collective? Quality time. Quality time. Perhaps somebody is wanting to spend some quality time with you, collective, because they haven't had that opportunity to do so, possibly from being cut off from your energy. And maybe with the transition that came up, maybe they realize that, you know, time is of the essence. Time is precious. You know, you never something the one you love is what I heard, but I couldn't catch all of it. So we'll fill in the blanks as we go along. But yeah, you guys, what else, Holy Spirit? Thank you for that. What else? Whoever's asking about this is to repel energy, and the mirror behind it just intensifies, magnifies that. So yeah, that's why we don't have any trouble here on this channel. I never have to explain myself to you guys. Like I said, if it's for you, you'll get it. I don't have to accentuate anything. I mean, if it's not for you, then it's not. But I appreciate you being here. Okay, there's a card that flipped over just now on the floor. This is how it landed. It's the Two of Cups in reverse, y'all. Somebody's thinking heavily, you guys, about you. So I'm hearing it's too late to apologize. Yeah. So it does feel like somebody wants to come in and I'm hearing reclaim, but I feel like there's no chance of that. But, you know, I mean, hey, this person is hopeful because that's all they have right now to depend on is the thought of, you know, like it's like everything else is a disaster. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Anything else? I'm hearing sympathy and characterization, like both of those flip-flop with one another. Characterization and sympathy. So there's something about this energy of the flip-flop and then composed of those two energies. Characterization and sympathy. Okay, so somebody's playing a role, or they're hoping to play a role, like as if, you know, they just want to come in and read a script. And then hopefully that'll be enough to buy you back. Because this is purchasing energy. They want to purchase you, collective, to buy you. All right, y'all, golly, let's just be on the lookout, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle. Card turned over in the deck. We have the Seven of Pentacles. First card out. Here we are. Cards flying, flipping in the deck. Ooh, okay, these almost fell out. This is how they landed, y'all. So I'll just turn them over and place them here. But my arm sort of caught it before it fell out on the floor. All right, y'all, let's go with this. Let's do this. All right, so here's the offer. Here's that purchasing power or purchasing ability that they're so used to. I'm hearing consumed of. So it's like everything can be bought with a price, whoever this is that we're talking about that's coming up in the energy. That's just their perspective on human beings and how they can just purchase their way through life because that was the energy. You know, now here they are, they've like scrambled up some sort of like got the coins out of the couch cushions and, you know, just kind of found something. I'm hearing sparingly. So they don't have a lot of whatever this is that they want to come present to you. It's not a lot. That's the whole point, meaning behind this Page of Pentacles. Is that this is it. This is the best they could do. And it's a very small offering. I'm hearing inconsiderate. So this person could pop up unannounced with the inconsiderate energy. Like they didn't consider anything else but themselves and how to approach you, whatever this is that they've, kind of gathered up. Because it feels like lint and dust. It's like, somebody wants to hand you something, but it's like you got to blow off the hairs and stuff it's collected from rolling around on the floor, just being somewhere hidden for a long time. It's like now they want to give this to you, or present it to you rather. But it's like very dusty, like you don't even really want anything to do with this. But it's the best that they have. That could be, and while I was going through that energy, that could be their emotion, something hidden, but now they want to express to you. The Pentacle is all that they have in the Page of Pentacles, and they're trying to offer it to you. So that's the whole point of the collective energy behind what it is that I'm receiving. Woo! All right, here we go, y'all. Let's slide on over. That's the overall energy for what we're about to get into. So we have Judgment in reverse. So it's like this person just will not sit still with the reckoning of they are where they are because they made their bed, but they refuse to lie in it. Like they refuse to be complacent and sit with that energy, to accept that this is what happens when, you do this, when you treat people this way, or you aren't responsible, or, you aren't accountable for things, that you've done, that you wronged others. Like they're not trying to sit in that energy of judgment. They don't want to be there, quote unquote, there in that place. So that's why Judgment is in the reverse, but it's like this person is still, that energy of them trying to gather around their lint coated pennies and coins and whatever they can find emotion wise to try to dig up and bring to you. It's like, just stop already. Just stop with this person, whoever you are, Page of Pentacles. Just stop. Because you really, really are making yourself look terribly bad. It's like it's as if this person wants you to physically see them so you'll feel sorry for them. You'll feel sorry for their physical conditions and surroundings, and you'll have sympathy. Sympathy is a big word right now because that energy was in the forefront of this. Sympathy. They want you to see that they need you, but it's not the expression of them telling you, because they'll never admit that. They want you to kind of see it now. But that's the energy harvesting as well. Like, you're minding your business. You've been cut this person off, but here they are trying to still come up with ways. I wanted to say magical ways, because they're pulling from any and everything because they have nothing. So they want to still create this connection or tie to you by presentation, showing up unannounced with nothing to give or just barely to give. But this is the person that took. They didn't have a problem taking and withholding from you. They didn't have a problem with that. But you guys, collective, you're not even studying this person. That's the crazy part. But they still, you know what? If this is the prison energy of them always having to be in some sort of regretful energy and then constantly getting the door slammed in their face, then we'll call it that. But it's like you, collective, would rather not be bothered with just the insight of knowing that this person just cannot let you go. But if this is their sentencing, then it's like, well, I guess I do have to be a part of that. I have to be the one that kind of slams the door. Even if it's not a physical door, it's still a big, huge no. Because if they even try to approach you, something goes wrong. It's still a no, even though you probably didn't even know they were trying to come to you. And then they got a flat tire, or the car stalled, or anything happened. Flight was canceled. However that is. I doubt they'd be able to afford a flight to you, though. But I thought I'd just kind of, put that instance in there. But by way of travel, they can't still get to you. Spiritually, forget about it. They had their fun with that in the past. That's a no-go. That's not even a possibility. So if you have to be a part of this regret that they're going through, then that's the way that it's happening. I keep hearing proverbial. So yeah. Whew, man. Okay, so behind judgment, you guys. And I'm noticing the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like that was one of the first cards to come out. But, this has to do with investments. This is them saying, I really feel like we still have something, is what this person in the Page of Pentacles is saying. Look at them holding the pentacle. This is giving me Ike Turner energy. Ike Turner from What's Love Got to Do with It. Like in the end, they're like, I made you. You have my daddy's blood on you. Like they're holding on so tight to something, some sort of commitment that was made in the past. They are forever, like, I'm hearing, in bondage to that. So if it's bondage, it's like torture. It's torture for probably both of you guys, because you'd rather not hear from them or have anything to do with them, and yet they can't escape you. You're forever in their mind. They're forever being reminded of how badly and poorly they treated you. But I'm hearing that's the consequence. No, that name stays with me. That name got my daddy blood on it. That was the scene in What's Love Got to Do with It. Come through, Ike. Come through, Ike Turner. All right? Okay, behind the Judgment card reverse, we have the Six of Wands. So, you guys, the Six of Wands has to do with a victory. Some sort of victory. I'm hearing don't count yourself out. Somebody, something is encouraging also this Page of Pentacles. Don't count yourself out. Y'all, they cannot take this defeat. They cannot. I'm hearing like this person's lying flat on their back, and they're still not able to take it as, this is it. This is the end. You're done. You're done. They don't see it that way. All right, y'all, let's keep going. Let's keep going and see what's happening here with the possibilities of why, they don't see it as, it's over. All right, I'm just going to slide on over to this middle energy. Let's just start revealing cards, turning over the first two. We have there's the Two of Cups coming back. It's in the upright this time. In the, the pre-shuffle, it landed on the floor. So, meaning it's beneath you, and it was in the reverse. So you're not worried about it. But here we are with the header being the Four of Pentacles reverse. That means somebody has lost control. Those pentacles represent that possession of. That's you, collective. They're tied to you. That Seven of Pentacles with that Page of Pentacles, it's a loss. It's over. I'm hearing damaged goods, not for you, but for them. But the Two of Cups is how they're trying reclaim. I'm getting that word again, how they're trying to reclaim something, but it's all based on prosperity. It's your prosperity, and they know this, but they need to tap back into that. Obviously, that's why they keep coming around, you guys. They've lost everything. They took from you and withheld from you, but it was yours all this time. This prosperity, abundance, you're tapped into that the whole time. But we always talk about here on the channel that Nine of Pentacles energy, that's how they sought you out. They knew you were tapped in, but then when they really tapped in on the physical plane, which, had to transfer to and from the fifth dimensional plane, spiritually, the connection, the commitment energy, because I mentioned commitment, and here we are, Two of Cups with commitment energy. That's where this exchange happened. So however you cut them off physically, stop giving your vessel over to this, I was going to say entity. You stop giving your vessel over to them. That's when they really started to feel the hit. But they were so far into the goodness of the wealth and the possibilities because they had tapped into you, they never saw this coming. Eventually, that was going to dry up because they no longer had access to you. Well, here we are. Here's the dusty. Page of Pentacles. They scraped and scrounged everything that they could to try to come to you because they're desperate. They're in need. They're thirsty. They're hungry. But again, I'm being reminded them coming through because the cups came up in this dusty energy as well, like that something hidden, them bringing it up. But that energy harvesting, sympathies, them wanting to play off of that energy, that's another way of them tapping into you. So it's almost as if it's one of those things you just want to cut at the root. Like, here they go. Nope, let's talk about something else. How about not even talk to them at all? That's step one. But you know this, but somehow they still get to come around and just kind of be out there and around you and your energy. But it's like, you're like, I'd rather not. I'd rather you just shoo, fly, shoo. All right, y'all. Next to this, excuse me. Let me put these over here. These were on top of this energy that we're still unveiling. Underneath this energy of the Two of Cups, the Four of Pentacles reverse, they lost control of the Pentacles. We have the Hangman and the Moon card on their side, two majors on the side. So there's some, transitions coming up again. That word just hit just now. So that transition energy that I picked up in the channeling has to do with this. A major decision by way of the Hangman, life-changing at that. And then the Moon card, something being revealed. Underneath this energy, and that's clear, cut, and dry. I don't need to really go into any instances. This is a collective reading, so a lot of stuff can come through. But underneath this energy, Seven of Cups, y'all, they're confused. They don't know which way to go. They don't know which way to travel, what they're doing. They don't know anything beyond the present. So that dried up energy, excuse me, that dried up energy has to do with this Moon, the Hangman, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, the Seven of Cups is like misplaced emotions, just not being sure. So if they are tapping into, because emotions of the hidden energy from that Page of Pentacles, something coming up that was hidden, but there's the Moon card. So that would be in alignment with the energy. Something that was hidden from you, collective, is possibly that last sort of, I hate to say last, because every time it's like the last with this person is not really the last. They keep coming back. But whatever this is with this Moon card and this Seven of Cups, all right, let's just go ahead and ask. Let's just go ahead and ask. Spirit, tell me more about this Moon card, Seven of Cups, and the Hangman energy tied to the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles reverse. What is this? All right, I'm hearing knapsack, but I'm seeing like a sleeping bag on a street, on a sidewalk energy at night. So possibly they could just be revealing to you that it's really bad, you know, in regards to them not having a place to stay. They're sleeping in a park, possibly, I'm seeing. Because the sidewalk energy that I saw, the street, it feels like, I guess the safest place would be under like a light post with park benches in a park. So that could be very specific for someone. What else, Spirit? What else is going on with this energy, please? Okay, this definitely somebody looking for a sympathy vote. So if they do show up, expect a lot of panic, tears, crying, convulsions. Like they're really, really like, I hate to say putting on a show, putting on an act, but that would be exactly what this would be, you guys. What do they have to lose at this point? Why not throw in all the workings? Why not? All right, let me move on from that. I'm hearing somebody say, that's not enough. I need more. Well, you know where to find me. If you care. I mean, the best thing I could tell you is if you feel threatened or if you feel like you should, first of all, I don't promote fear at all because we're not afraid of anything. The things that we've been through, collective, please, please. I would say not to feel like you need to arm yourself. You definitely on the spiritual level, always keep yourself protected because you are divine. It's always going to be something, you guys. So just stay prayed up, protected up, all that good stuff. You already know this. This is not news to you. But in regards to a relation to a threat, a potential threat, let me see. Spirit, is there anything in regards to that? If that's the most specific thing that we could know right now. I heard yes. Spirit, why yes? Why yes for potential threat? I'm hearing manic, and I heard depressive. A manic depressive. But it has to do with this secret energy with this moon card, because that's what I'm seeing. So that means so that's where the threat is, because I was just told there's a threat of something being revealed with this moon card energy. So the threat is not specifically for you, collective. I didn't feel that way. That's why I paused after the response was yes to a potential threat. It's not for us. It's for them. It's threatening for them. All right, we can move on from that because we don't care. Okay. We have the Four of Cups here, y'all. So the Four of Cups would have to do with, speaking of somebody's foundation with the Four, this has to do with somebody in their pride. This is pride and resistance for me right now when I look at this card and, consuming the energy that we've already processed here on the table. This is somebody who is abandoned, but it's giving me shelter, the Four, foundation. We already talked about them potentially. I saw the sleeping bag on the street, but what it's really given me with this Four of Cups is that they're not exploring all of their options. It's like they don't want to explore what God is trying to help them, assist them with, let them know, you have this. You could definitely go this route to get you off the street and get you in shelter, but you're refusing to even acknowledge at this point. So this card for me may have to do with there is a place that they could go, but they mess things up so badly that they're not trying to fix it. They're not, that we talked about accountability earlier. They're not trying to make it right, but they could definitely be in a position to not be out on the streets. And this has to do with possibly apologizing to an elder, to somebody, could be their own parent. It has to do with them making something right, but they refuse to. These are also cups, misplaced emotions. They're looking at what's in front of them and not considering that they could have another option if they do this. But that's what they're not trying to hear. They're more worried about this moon card energy right here. That's what's got them shook and feeling that it's almost over. That transition energy that I picked up is tied to that moon card, whatever is going to be revealed here. And they know it. I mean, of course they know it. Of course they know it. But with that hangman energy here, this is like the knowing of all knowing. If they've never paid attention to anything else in life, they're definitely all ears now. Behind the Four Cups, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is about balance. This is about making something right, you guys. It has to do with Pentacles, though. They've taken. Now I'm hearing restitution. They got to pay something back, y'all. But this may be the reason why they're out in the cold, homeless, or whatever that is, needing shelter, lacking, because they owe some money to something or someone, or I'm hearing the word repair. So it's tied to cups as well. So this emotion could be tied into somebody really close to them, family. I did say a parent. It could be anybody who they have a very loving, close, the loving connection, that could be expressed in different ways, because this one's all about pentacles. So love is few, far in between. The sympathy energy is there when it comes to emotions, because it's like, how can they pull somebody in to get them on their side? But it has to do with justifying something related to finances, money, and that's the reason why they're refusing to take a look at that option, because they owe something, restitution. All right, and behind that energy is the Two of Swords reverse. So they're really out of options of how to even pay this money back. They don't have any ways, anything creative, any sort of plan. Nothing's there. They don't know how to pay back this money, you guys. But it could be their way out of the cold. But it sucks because they know that's the only way. But it's like, how are they going to get this money? They have nothing. Page of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. We started out with that. They don't have a thing. They're looking for things to try to bring you, collective, to try to gain a sympathy vote from you. While they got this big old moon of a card monkey on their back right now, of a secret, something being revealed that's definitely going to put them under. I heard 6 feet under, but I just chose to say under. Like, whatever this is intended to bury them. All right, y'all. We have these cards here. These are the cards that almost fell out on the floor, but I caught them with my arm. So let's turn them over. We have the 9 of Cups. So what seemed like, something they would never have to worry about. And the energy of these cards almost falling on the floor is definitely apparent right now. Because it looks like they had plenty of this energy. I'm hearing there's some sort of backing, like they have plenty of emotional backing here with the Cups energy. But that's what's at risk of being buried by falling to the ground almost. Potential. I'm hearing a league, because I was being told they could turn against them. Then I heard a league. So it's a lot of people potentially that they were harvesting off of with these cups here. Like they had plenty of it, so they never worried. But I mentioned that energy here. It was plenty to go around when they tapped into you. They were able to harvest, and that was the 7 of Pentacles. They had like some investments made, so they were able to live off of that, but now it's dried up. So whatever that is that dried up caused some sort of reaction to where there's now a secret coming out that's intended to bury them. That's part of this process. All right, behind the 9 of Cups, we have the Chariot. Whatever it is, it's on a mission to destroy this person. That's the potential of this, to destroy them. This Chariot speaks of somebody being fully equipped. It's a divine energy at that. This Chariot is being divinely led. Now, by who? That's none of our business. But it's an intent here to destroy. Behind the Chariot, there we are. There we are. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody, this is the plan to destroy. This is the executor of this energy. This is who this is who is tied to this revelation here of this moon card energy, and it's life-changing at that. This is designed by them, Chariot energy. This is it. She done did it. She, he, whoever. But they're operating in a feminine energy if it is a masculine. So that means like it's heavily tied to emotions. But they put in the work here. That's the Queen of Wands. The actions have commenced to make this happen. A possibility of the Chariot to, I'm hearing combust. I heard chemically combust. That's what I heard. I don't know what that is, but let's keep going. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look, we have our friendly visitor, again, the King of Swords. Could they be possibly carrying out a plan that we talked about yesterday and the day before that? Here they are. Chariot energy, Queen of Wands, aka the Queen of Cups, right? In previous readings, they showed up as both. Side by side, same energy, same reading. That plan's been carried out. Like, it's already done. It's already done. Whatever the secret is, it's meant to destroy this person in the Page of Pentacles. Possibly the person tied to you, collective. Behind the King of Swords, oh my, a King of Pentacles reverse. Oops. Is this the Page of Pentacles energy? Or is this, I'm hearing a bookie and a rookie, or is it somebody that they've recruited? Possibly that's it. That was the first energy that came along. So I just came full circle that quickly. This is somebody they've recruited by way of this King of Pentacles. But the reason why it's in relationship to this Page of Pentacles is because they're speaking the same language here. Whatever this transaction is, because the Pentacles are about how can we get it? Let's get it. Let's get it together. I got it, says this fake King of Pentacles reverse is what I'm seeing. Or, you know, I fell hard too, but together we, you know, we can do this. Look at your experience. Look at mine. We got this. Your connections, my connections. What? Forget about it. They're recruited, though, by this King of Swords and this Queen of Wands. Even though the Queen of Wands possibly does not even know this King of Pentacles reverse, this is somebody who's a rookie friend of this King of Swords. And it has to be disguised that way because this King of Pentacles reverse is going to be in charge of approaching this Page of Pentacles. Not knowing that it's a total setup, you guys. This is a recruitee. A recruitee, like employee. You know, the King of Pentacles reverse is definitely somebody who's been there, done that. They've fallen upon hard times. So they're also looking for a way out of something. So why wouldn't they say, I got you? I got you, King of Swords. Just say less. There's some money in it for me and you. Because don't forget, you can go watch the reading. But that page, the Ace of Pentacles was revealed with this King of Swords. It's an opportunity for this King of Swords. But as the Queen of Cups had lied over here in this position, she was a connection to making something happen with this King of Swords, which had to do with that Emperor reverse energy who is connected now to this Page of Pentacles. If that's too much for you to understand, please go back and watch the last two readings before this one, y'all. If this is resonating with you, and perhaps you have no idea, so you really have to go off the energy of how I describe this Page of Pentacles, then you'll know that's your person. All right. Behind the King of Pentacles reverse, the World card. This is completion. This is the complete cycle of whatever this is. So this is an ending, you guys. But it's an ending that was supposed to happen this way. It was designed for all the characters to be here and be in place to go down according to how it was supposed to from the beginning. That's it. Let's get some clarifiers, y'all. Let me make sure I'm recording. I haven't done that in a long time, but I just had to make sure, y'all. I don't know why, but here we go. Oh, man. I heard to God be the glory just now when I looked up at the camera. So I'm wanting to see where that energy came from. Because, you know, it could be possible that this person is escaping something. Or maybe if there's somebody seeking justice for a death, this person in the Page of Pentacles being captured, however this is going down, because it's supposed to happen this way with the World card. Somebody's rejoicing that they've been caught. Look, we have court. Ooh, popcorn. Look, y'all, message. This card was popping like popcorn over here. Message card. Moon card energy. Something's coming out. Something's about to happen. Something's going down in relation to this Page of Pentacles energy. Courtship card is here. It's also a 4 that came out on that, you know, whatever it is that they need to do to make something right, they refuse to do it. They're not wanting to be accountable, but we knew that with the Judgment card reversed. Like, they're not even trying to sit still with that energy. They're still trying to make their way to you for some reason, to try to tap back into the plug of an outlet that you were, to make the electricity that happened in their life when it came to this pinnacle. And you're their only like resource for how they came up. So they're constantly reliving of how to get back to you, but they don't have any access. That's the crazy part. It's like you've been hearing no, but they keep wanting to tap in because you're all they know in hopes of regaining something that has to do with financial energy here. Courtship card on the side. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you for that. You guys are a whole entire surge of energy, and they just want to put their plug into your outlet once again, but that hasn't happened for a while. But they need that, they thirst that, they hunger that, like electricity. You know, once you get used to having electricity, it's like you don't want to go backwards. Like, yeah, who wants to do that? But they should have realized you were the power company, and you could definitely cut their lights off and refuse service. Like, you know. Anyway, here's a card that flipped out. Unexpected income on the side. So that's what we were just talking about. They are looking for some sort of harvest to tap into, and all they know is you, really, collective, for that. And they're hoping and wishing and praying every day for some potential. Look at the beggar's hand. You could tell by how the clothing is, like, you know, shredded. Like, this is somebody homeless, but I saw the sleeping bag on the street. Like, they have nothing. Telling you guys, you're the one on the upper end of this that could offer them something that they didn't expect, because they don't expect it to come from you, because you've told them no so many times. But this is what gives them hope, is that one day you'll actually see how desperate and dire that they are. I did mention that earlier. They are looking for a sympathy vote from you. They want you to see that, you know, they're desperate. They're not going to tell you how bad it is. They want you to see it. Bottom of the deck, adjudication. Golly. Perhaps this has something to do with this moon card energy. But I said there's something they need to pay back here. So this is that restitution, because it came up again, energy. So possibly connected to that moon and that 6 of Pentacles, to where they owe somebody. And that could be you, collective. That could be you. But you're not looking for any kind of payback. That's the sick part about it. Like, you could care less. But they still want to show up, gravitating to your energy, and still with their hand out. Like, make it make sense, really. All right, y'all. Hope this helps.